Alright, today we are back with Rogue Trader. Last time we attempted to play, we got caught behind a bug in the DLC, so we had to go back before that quest. So poor Solomorn won't be able to do his side quest, unfortunately. We're gonna have to ignore him and pretend, pretend we helped him. We're not a bad leader. We did try. It's just the game is bugged, and that's embarrassing. They're trying to sell a DLC that doesn't work. So I mean, you get the character kit, which is fun enough, I guess, but it's kind of it sours the experience not being able to do the quest line. Anyway, dum dum dum. So where are we exactly? We can explore these places, but we're not going to be able to do anything else. That's the Tithe World quest we can't do. I'm not gonna waste another 3 hours trying to get into it, so we're gonna just go back. We get one chance to sell me on it. Follow Santiel's Pride. Okay, so what else do we have in our quest lines here? Foulstone. We gotta go back up to Foulstone. Foulstone's all the way at the bottom, right? Football. Right here, we gotta go here. Okay. So we're gonna make our way back in that direction. And then we're gonna go do football. So that is Trinitas. What's up? A troop of well-armed people has landed in the colony and started plundering, acting like they're in charge. The report suggests these pirating cutthroats are privateers, the likes of whom flock towards the banner of Calibos Winterscale, seeking his favor. We just order the planetary wardens to slay them by the loyalty of his people. Too bad. I'm a traitor, let's just buy the loyalty. Well, that's awful. Okay. False wonders. Missionaries. What do we need here? We're pretty much balanced. It doesn't really matter too much. Holy ammunition. Lightbringers. That'll help the Navy and improve security. For the whole galaxy. Those are holy woman. This might help the fleet and warning signs. Let's do security. Cool. What else do we have on the colony side? Payment organs. Scriptorium schools. Increases efficiency, but it'll be flock. We'll have everyone flock to us. Create fire and captive Xenos. Pleasure world. Times 9. That'll put us at tons of peoples. It'll drop my profit factor. My current profit factor is 108. How did it double? I thought it was around 70. I guess I finished something. Alright, let's do it. We can afford it. Let's educate our peoples. Okay, Lord Captain, there's been an act of sabotage on Kiabagama. The Cult of the Final Dawn has invaded the planet, cultivated a pack of schismatical in the battles of the manufacturers, and set them upon us. The attack was so sudden we almost lost all the workshops. We had help. Some entities, already being called Data Angels here, have invaded the cogitational network, seized the cogitators and servitors, and used them to repel the first onslaught of schematicals. Now there's a fierce struggle taking place all over the planet. The no-sphere of the world is boiling. I don't know what any of that meant. Just go with it. Tech use. Let's join forces with the Data Angels and get rid of the corruption together. Your will be done. The hordes of data spirits were tech exorcised and exterminated, and the afflicted mechanisms purged and restored. The tech priests gave praise to the Omnissiah for protecting the production algorithm from severe disruption. After banishing the schematicals, the data angels withdrew into hiding inside the cogitatal networks, leaving the servants of Omnissiah to guess at who or what they were. So they're like friendly hackers who helped us in a time of crisis. Whatever. What else we got here? Tools of killing. Profit factor. We can make mining lasers into weapons. Secret experiments with wrecks of Xeno ships. I have a feeling that would be very, very unethical. The Navy likes this one. Okay, so they're gonna give us machinery for trained tech priests. That seems like a good idea. Let's improve our Imperial Navy all across the board. What about Dragonis? Bastion requires missionaries, which I did not do. This one requires Bastion. Bastion, and okay, so we gotta do missionaries on Valstone next time I get back to Valstone. People. We're gonna have people once that thing's done. We have plus 12 here. Alright, we're gonna wait. Alright. Now we're going back out. They're gonna continue enhancing their colony. And we're going to go back down. I don't know how we're supposed to get into these places. Within rumor proximity. I went to Santiel's Pride. I couldn't figure out how to get down here. Maybe it's for later. Let's go here. We gotta go back down to... Oh no. It got dangerous again. We're gonna go here. No. We're already there. My bad. So we're here. We're trying to get to here. Through here. We lost our profit factor. Did one of these... Oh, because of this. We got people back, though. Janice. It wants me to do Great Fire, but I don't want to do that. Battlestone is missionaries we have to do, right? Okay, so we were looking at extractum. Radiation exposure. What do these guys need? Raider base, palace for outcast, repentance of the lost. We just need reputation with the Drusius to do that one. Okay, we can do a penal battalion. Go! We might have to work on that. I'm gonna have to do this, for provisions. I don't want to burn down Janice, though. I might have to, though, for the food. Oh my goodness. Let's do it. We're evil, right? Alright. Where are we? We're trying to get back down to here. What happened? Dear Captain Ordo, Xenos punitive unit led by Acolyte Lynette Zhu has arrived on Janus. The Inquisition forces are already taking control of the Governor's Palace and intend to inquire into the recent anomalies on Janus. Heinrich, why was I not notified of their arrival in advance? I'm surprised they've informed us of their arrival at all. It demonstrates a semblance of trust. How much did they sniff out? The initial interrogations have set the Net Zoo on the tracks of the wretches towards the anomalous region, but our people continue to dig deeper. What do you guys think? Cooperating with the Inquisition can do us more good than trying to hide the current misfortunes of the colony. I can send them a message to keep us informed about the interrogation as a favor. If only we'll throw them a bone, let them find the evidence they want, then we can get by without. The rest can be concealed away from inquisitive eyes like a sand lizard shedding its tail. Sometimes one must see the battle to win the war. If someone were to walk around my domain so brazenly, they would certainly regret it. Lay open the trap, lace it with poison, put down the bait, and wait for the enemy to end their own worthless life. It's the only way to make the Inquisition sojourn on Janus brief. Be proactive and give the Acolyte what she's looking for. Fine. Just help them. Uh-huh. Okay, so someone's messing with the obelisks, causing mutations in peoples. It's the side effect of the machines, terraforming machines trying to start itself up. Alright. There, we got food again. I don't need 10 tons of people right now, so... Provisions, people, mechanisms, weapons. Yes, we want to do that. Corruption has infiltrated Veavos 6. Lord Captain, the cultists' final dawn have agitated the convicts into a full-blown uprising, promoting them a chance to escape. The planet's cargo port and guard facilities are under siege. Cultists themselves joined the assault. They've scurried into mines, deep into the tunnels, were infected with Xenos corruption not too long ago. Security posts we set up in the mining drifts reported a skirmish and went silent. Why that area? Fortunately, we don't know their objectives. There's an area out there pursuing a sinister and wicked goal and must be stopped. What's the situation on the surface? The overseers are trapped inside the guard facilities, and the convicts are now united by their common hatred for the dynasty and obsessed with tales of freedom. What do you guys think? Heretics seek out those who are weak of spirit and entice them with promises of salvation, but such spineless law lacks the resolve to fight and will drop their weapons should someone give them reason to fear. The purpose of many tactics in warfare is to sow terror in the enemy ranks, I know some of these tactics well. Make them quiver a bit better. And those weaklings will forget all about their heinous intentions. Lord Captain, your resources and statuses allow you to make use of one of the most blunt and affordable tools of all, mercenaries. Dogs of war will storm the warp itself for the right price. Provide overseers retired backup that you consider the crisis resolved. Kill a few to make the many lose their footing. Let the spinners bring death to the prominent instigators, and the rest will be intimidated. They'll open themselves to an attack. We lay our own siege to the planet and seize its box frequencies and broadcast the plain truth. The convicts are fighting for a barely habitable rock, and that without Imperium authorities in charge, they will die. That's probably not the right message. We will drive the message home with quotations from the Lex Imperius. Instantly during my time as a jailer. You sucked it as a jailer, Solomon. I don't think I should listen to you there. Let's do the spinners. Uh-huh. Okay. Again, another one of those obelisks. And... Alright. Reputation with the... intoxicants. And we need more reputation with the Drusians. Has to be over 60,000 for that. Some needs plus steel. This one needed the crucible. Let's do it. Lord Captain, the Crucible's great sculpting is underway. Foulstone is being transformed right before our eyes into a fertile world with lush groves and clean water. However, there's evidence that the Crucible has also created humans. From the mouth of the relic came several thousand people, speaking an archaic form of Low Gothic, demanding to be given orders. They cultivated lands, built houses and production facilities with obedience, and in general have a remarkable range of skills and knowledge. However, they don't have free will, and for this the monks have named them touched. There's a split amongst the faithful, though. Many call it a miracle sent by the Imperium Emperor himself and want to quickly put the touch to work. A part of the population is frightened by the soulless creatures born from the ancient machine. They demand that the planet's learned men intervene in the great sculpting and find a way to stop the production of the touched. How dangerous are they? They don't appear to pose a threat. They're physiologically identical to normal humans. They're like clones, I guess. No traces of corruption. Yeah, and they're just really dumb and naive. They're used to working together, right? And they're used to having a hierarchy, and then they respect the hierarchy, and people are impersonating the hierarchy and fucking with them. And it screws shit up. They're trying to replace the hierarchy, and by doing so, they're fucking things up because they don't have the skill set that the hierarchy did. It's like mortals trying to replace gods, right? Or unskilled laborers trying to replace skilled laborers. They can't do anything without direction because they have no experience or training. So they sit there and they wait and they hope someone does it or tells them how to do it. And they passive-aggressively pretend it's not their fault. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're seeing today anyway. Anyway, they're begotten by a relic, yada yada yada. No. Why don't you make the first move and assemble a mighty force from touch ones? They're so obedient and diligent they'll make fine troops. Assign a loyal commander, keep an eye on them. He's got a point. If they like taking orders, they lack of orders during hyper manufacturing failure. Let's see. Putting them in charge of the weapons and defenses might backfire. You could turn them into slaves, which no, I'm not going to do that. You could turn them into soldiers. They like orders. That's what they do. Public tonsure ceremony for the order with the service dedicated. And then, or you can get rid of them, which is probably the smartest plan because it can't backfire. But let's try recruiting them. Pick loyal commanders who would be ready to die for your cause. Interesting. So we get better cannons. All right. They were not particularly skilled at warfare, but they were obedient, dutiful, and most importantly, indifferent to their own deaths. Soon the first regiments were taken to the orbit on void ships and dispatched to other areas of the Protectorate. They were cannon fodder, unfortunately. Reliquary? This will block the other two. Sacred Comment. This will be Profit Factor. Security. I kind of want this one, but I'm going to need Promethium for that. So... Fully ammunition. Explorators. Oh, we got another thing in progress. That'll give me my Promethium. Oh well, let's do it. So we're going to Verbundus. Dragonus is crying out for aid. Writes over the interpretation of scripture are broken down in several hives. Hunting down the agents of the cult of Planet Dawn, the Ecclesiarchy clamped down on the planet's minor cults, attempting to force correct adherence to the creed upon the populace. Commoners grumble about the oppression of minor cults, even daring to claim the holy ecclesiarchs have assumed the sole right to speak for the God Emperor. Agents report that disgruntled are actively negotiating with Wasteland dwellers and remains the so-called Foreman clan. It seems the Wastelanders are willing to offer their support. The enforcers of the agents of the Ecclesiarchy have been able to curb malcontents, but division grows wider. Why are the Formans involved? Group does come up in reports from the capital world often. I assume this is due to the fact that in their now ruined home, they used to have a prevalent, more simplistic form of revering the Emperor. The preachers used to teach the Scipians the... Interesting. The importance of hard work and labor, collective family, it was seldom the importance of the order and hierarchy. They offered the congregation a form of faith that was simple, cheap, convenient, and functional. They might have done that to make sure that everyone can follow it more easily. Is there any reason to believe it's to serve? Thankfully, no. The Foreman plan has been actively involved in covering the underground devotees. What do you guys think? Small deviances beget large, so allowing a small deviation will create a larger one in the long run. But they're not necessarily bad, just misguided. Re-education. Rein him in. Let those who shoulder the welfare choose the manner they pray to him. Protect them. So the point of religions, right, is that the congregation or the community is supposed to take care of each other and keep each other alive in times of hardship. You're supposed to be supporting each other. You're not supposed to be draining other congregations to, like we see all the time Islamics attach themselves to Catholic churches and drain the churches and attack the churches. Like, you're supposed to be supporting your own community. You're not supposed to be attacking other communities and draining them for wealth. Like, those communities don't deserve it. Like, if you have to do that to survive, you probably shouldn't be there. It shows that you're not successful if you're living in a parasitical way. Most people support businesses and by their efforts are making money for the business. But, if you're supporting too many parasites, the host body collapses because it can't survive under the weight. And that's why overpopulation is destroying the planet, because these population or communities are killing each other and everyone around them because nobody can take the weight. Nobody can feed them, house them, clothe them, provide them water, etc. There's just too many of them. Like it's not efficient to provide them electricity, to provide them water, to provide them food. Like, there's just too many of them. No one can do that. Like, it destroys the environment. By trying to help a problem, you collapse more than just that problem. You collapse areas around it. Like, it's like a sinkhole, right? It's a black hole, a sinkhole. Like, it's trying to gather resources into itself, and everything's falling into the hole, and the hole gets bigger and bigger, and nothing's surviving. Anyway. Re-education. Whatever. Now I have blood cultists everywhere. Oh well. Anything else? Okay, so we can go new entry, new millions of orphans. A library. For cartographers. Let's do the library because that's profit factor. Forbidden knowledge. Why not? The Kabalasco mission will love it. What do you guys have? We need more Drusian. I was gonna do the Sacred Comet. Or the Reliquary. Profit factor up the wazoo. I was gonna do the Sacred Comet for security. Yay! We completed development project with the highest difficulty on Battlestone. Alright. Is there anything else we can do, or we're just down? I suppose we can make a shelter here. I don't know if I want to, because it'll skyrocket my people. We already have tons of people. Mechanisms, we have plenty. Promethium, we have plenty. Chemicals, which one was chemicals? This one? We have some. Phlogiston, we have a few. What does this need? Holy ammunition. Exploration, explorators or explorators. Okay, okay, we're gonna go back to the bridge. We're gonna try and trade whatever we can. And then we're gonna go do this mission. Because if this advances the main plot, I don't want to block my ability to advance these colonies. We might need this strength of the colonies to get us through the story plot somehow. Transportation of goods. So this guy is maxed out. Sweet. Let's take all this. Yoink. Yoink. Okay. Cool, that one's done. The Drusians need to be a little bit higher. I don't think we're gonna get there. We have to 50,000. We got them up to 21. Boots of Silence. Eh. Scout armor. Scout armor's pretty good. Yep, I'll take that. Spinner's breastplate. We'll take it. Silent Death. He's got a spinner, a lot of spinner stuff. Alright, Explorators. can get them past 40. Um, that is not better than my current gun. Alright, let me see. So what do we get there? We got a, scout armor. We got, spinner's breastplate. That is not better than what she's wearing. $30, $35, $30. Okay, we're not wearing that. What else do we have? We had a heavy armor. Radiant chestplate, 55. 55. 60. $65. That's exactly what he's wearing. 60. Okay, and then we had a melt-a-gun. We had a melt-a-gun and a exotic arc rifle. Sharpshooter rifle. Plasma gun. Let me get rid of that one. One-handed. We need a one-handed pistol. Focus melt-a-gun. Like, they're nice, they're just, 30 to 40. Aha! That's not the right one. That's the right one. Let's update his plasma gun to be, like, super deadly. What else did we get? She had a accessory. This thing. Take some medkits. What else we got? I think that was it, right? There's the ship. Sweet. And then we had the armor plating, which was 9. Nine points of damage on every side. 12 speed. Where's the 13? Long range with 333, that's 99 damage. 4, that's 80 something. Okay, we'll leave what we had. The lance battery. 60 to 70. The wide firing rank. Okay. Wasteland generator. This torpedo tube is 5. with 27 damage. Okay. Power amplifier. Kind of like power. Ship's integrity. I believe that is. Okay. So we're good. Our ship's been upgraded. Let's go to do our thing. Okay, so we got our colonies sort of upgraded. We've got our ship upgraded. Now is the time to go back to football. Lord Captain, we've received a box message from football. The Inquisition has declared martial law on the station due to the threat of malleus extremis. Docking will require special permission, even most of the asteroids have been cordoned off. Station's custodian, her ladyship Vincenda Corda, sends her greetings and invites your ladyship to disembark at the docks with a small retinue. Her enforcers will meet you there to another chamber for a private audience. Fine, let's do this. As you wish, Lord Captain. Boom. Solomorn is out. I better take Abelard because this is more official shit. Because these are the people that you take because who, you know, represent each of the groups. Pascal's the priest. Cabela's the, you know, the blood-spun web. Ulfar's the whatever he is. And Heinrich's is the Inquisition. Abelard's my seneschal. This is the political group. You don't bring Xenos to a political meeting. Well, I could have probably brought Jay. I've never brought in Jay once.
Keep your eye on the prize.
Alright. Zeta. Salutation functionality initiated. Glory to the House von Valencius. Trade Terminal Zeta 4233 Mu. Property of the Adeptus Mechanus. Explorer, Cognizant Fleet. Ready to process incoming requests. State your request. Glory to the Omnissiah. How are you doing? Information request accepted. Acceptable response found. Hear and heed. The unit Rogue Trader Incendia Vestal Corda and the specified unit's actions have no significant effect on the operation of the... I noticed no difference. Got it. Who are you? Let's see. He's just a trader. Where's Opticon? He left to go to Euphrates 2 to provide aid to the fleet. Okay. Okay, I get this off my ship. We're good. What else do we have here? Let's go take whatever this is. Servo Skull, med
Is there
pack.
money to be made?
Inquisition troops.
I promised that despicable butcher Tarfantius that I would watch him die. And I kept my promise. Oh, blast it all.
I also sort of piss on his corpse. Well, you know, you take what you got. You got to watch him die, good enough. What is going on here? What are you guys doing? What the hell are you guys doing?
Let us not dawdle.
Patrolling confessor. Heresy. Piracy. Heresy. Blasphemy. Dissent. Piracy. Okay, so 2 guys got killed for piracy. 2 guys got killed for, 1 guy for impersonating a priest. 1 guy for, causing a rebellion, and 2 guys for something else. Anver. Oh, 1 guy for being a gang thug. So 1 guy died for being a gang thug, 2 guys died for being pirates, 1 guy died for impersonating a priest, 2 guys died from some religious, you know, offense, like something wholly offensive against the religion, and 1 guy died for being something else. Oh yeah, for causing a rebellion. Got it. Okay, what about these guys? This one's blasphemy, heresy, piracy, more pirates, more serious crimes. Serious moral crimes. We got citizens in the jail there. Alright. Have mercy, our families are starving. We only cook a couple nutrient bars. Theft is not allowed. Lies. I see clearly with my naked eye the corruption that has engulfed your nature. Only the cleansing fire can absolve you now. Guilty. She's going a little crazy. The problem is, if you steal from someone, you're starving someone else. So you did the moral, crime, right? So you're, like, the guy who didn't do anything except for be stolen from is innocent. Why should he suffer your theft? Oh. So, I can see you've got this in hand. Renval Valencia was informed of your arrival. Okay, so she's been working for several days trying to clean up the city. And she's on serious stims. What is that? I must know the taste of a criminal's thoughts. It's how I learned to recognize their patterns. Flesh and blood can grant revelations, but not like this. Devouring flesh is a profane act. This is not the way to serve the Undying One. Why are you eating his brains? That makes no sense. And does it help? I've deepened my understanding of the petty and audacious urges that drive the weak-willed to degeneracy. I've learned to see the urges in their eyes, if only you knew what it like to be familiar with every shade of corruption that lurks in depraved souls. You know, not the first thing about perceiving it, sensing it, peering into people's souls and seeing the heinousness therein. You don't know what it's like to look at in their faces and see the brand of their impious deeds, but I know it all too well, and none shall escape my wrath. Oh boy. I would count as sanctioned death cults that practice cannibalism as part of their way of praising the Emperor. A surprisingly large number of them harbor heresy. You have suspicions about me. Well, it's your duty to suspect. But do your eyes see any trespass here? No, I've committed no malfaction against him. Why are you eating his brains, man? The law has found its way to football after all, I see. Yes, it has, although its journey here took far too long. Never again will it release its grip on this station, I vow it. Oh, the Lord Inquisitor has bestowed upon me the honor of bringing order to the cesspool of pirates and heretics. To rid football of corruption has fettered its limbs and turned this imperial station into a hotbed of free thinking and inefficiency. It will not rest until all have been judged. So the explorators are like, yeah, we don't notice a difference. We're just doing the same thing we did before. But she basically took over and, crushed the pirates with some sort of really crazy sort of law cult. Oh my god. I've just broken out after being held captive by Xenos and Kimura and butchered my way through scores of enemies of humanity. Tell me, am I truly the greatest enemy of the Imperium you've been able to find? That you are loathed and feared by the enemies of humanity does not make you pure in the eyes of the Emperor. Perhaps he saw fit to set you on a different path, one of righteous genocide and blood-soaked redemption for your faults. I would never dare to gainsay his will. So, you're in charge now. Indeed I am. When the Lord Inquisitor enacted martial law in the Expanse, I offered him my support at once. Football was chosen as the Lord Inquisitor's headquarters, and the position of Football's liege was temporarily abolished. Oh my god. For the duration of this war, perhaps longer than that, all authority is transferred to the station warden to me, while the Lord Inquisitor is preoccupied with the matters of strategic planning. I am tasked with overseeing security and order. And there's much to do on that front. Pirates and smugglers, apostates and cold traders, deserters and outlaws, every one of them warrants attention. So who are you judging now? All of them. Thieves, smugglers, pirates, traders, heretics, deserters, abettors, harborers, cowards, perjurers, anyone who has ever trespassed and who has protected a miscreant or kept quiet about a crime they knew about, they will all be condemned. Oh boy. You gotta pick your battles, like, knock out the most important things. The stuff that's collapsing your economy, the people that are killing your people. More new convicts being granted the great boon of undergoing servitude imperatus, having rid themselves of reprehensible consciousness and serving the Imperium free from doubt and weakness. Football once again become a bastion of law and righteousness. I will eradicate all heresy that prevents the faithless from giving themselves over in the good blah 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 blah. Okay. How long have you been in court? 3 weeks? Oh boy. I applaud your effort. The place is long overdue some proper law and order. Oh my goodness. So she's gone kind of bonkers. This is why I did not bring Xenos. She believes everything. Yeah, okay. It makes me think you're in. Where's the Lord Inquisitor right now? In Elisa's chambers, coordinating the Expanse's defense. Cool. Can I talk to him? Your ladyship cannot see him now. However, he bade to inform you he will summon you later when circumstances permit. Okay. We'll see whether Football will thank the Emperor for your reign. In due time, I shall weed out the taint that has bred here in Football for so long, and then pious fear, loyalty, and devotion will once again become the pillars of the station under his watchful eye. What happened between you and Winterscale? He's a traitor. When the Expanse burns ravaged by heretics and unhallowed Xenos, he abandoned his duty completely and had the nerve to ignore the call to battle. My servants are capturing his worlds and ships while he hides from his reckoning, indulging his base urges. Soon enough, he'll stand before judgment. Correction! He's a dead traitor. He is no more then. Regrettably, he found his demise so easily. Palos was meant to confess before the court and taste the detestation he deserved. Alright, you're accused of weight and so do my duties. You have a duty to the Emperor you must see to. Vladimir Tokara, the deplorable rebel, once ruled the station and slipped from my grasp. He's inciting the people to revolt, killing my servants and hiding from my wrath with the dexterity of a void rat. My informers claim he often appears in the den of unrest that bears the name Adeptus Amescus. We've made several attempts to arrest him, yet he has evaded capture each time. Reverend Harmonious has gone there to convince him to surrender quietly, but his efforts have likewise been unsuccessful. In the interest of football's integrity, he must be apprehended. As a rogue trader of an authority, I order you to aid me in bringing him to justice. The asteroid where it's located has been cordoned off, but my enforcer will take you there. I want you to lure it to scare out of his hole and seize him that he may stand trial. Do this for the sake of football's liberation and pave the road that my justice will tread. So he's a criminal. Why wouldn't I call him a criminal? The vile rogue's infamy is known to all. He patronized thieves, smugglers, and pirates. By his leave, heresies and unholy cults flourished. That he evaded punishment this long can only be described as gross negligence, which I intend to rectify in short order. Why did he go there? So that he can talk him into standing down. Got it. Some of the people you wish, boy. I have the slightest desire. Fine. I'll help. None of the rebel leaders are allowed to die before their trial. You're not allowed to execute them. That works for me. I don't want to kill anybody. Can I loot their bodies? I can loot their bodies. To... send them around for that box. And I guess we're going out again. Well, this is going to be interesting, isn't it? Martyr Endurance. Alright. You guys went bonkers.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Alright, let's see what this... Alright guys, what's up? You have no other options, Rise Up. You abandon football to court and flee. Where are you going to sell your goods or restock your supplies? It'll be a slow death for all of you, with no ammunition, no water, and no air. So quit bargaining with fate and stick to the plan. Plan? We're like a suicide pact. You have no allies, no weapons, nothing. You're a runt trying to play with the big boys, Bakamo. You've taken on a rogue trader dynasty with only a handful of heavies and a couple of guns to your name. The way I see it, your march to the gallows is more of a gallop. Oh, don't mind me. Do carry on. You're hard to ignore, your ladyship. You have a habit of radically altering the state of affairs of whatever situation you wade into. Greetings, your ladyship, and for you, Bakamo. I have nothing to add. Your plans that are crap. I don't gamble on those kind of odds. I'll leave you to think about your prospects. Maybe you'll realize that using my shuttle will be a better idea while me and my shuttle are still here. How's the station faring? It's turned into a kingdom of death. Executing protesters, cracking down on corrupt traders, and suppressing dissent are good. Useful policies within reasonable limits. I've used them myself, in fact. However, with Lady Corda, reasonable limits are a distant memory. Fortunately, I've been preparing for that turn of events since that hag tried to take football the first time. You helped us then, giving me time to organize. I set up weapons caches, enlisted more fighters, and deleted my agent's data from the Cogitator network. While Corda seized power, she thought she'd won, but the station was still mine to an extent. My little army is waging war on the enforcers. We slaughter patrols, wrestle back detainees, and punish those who collaborate with the enemy, or are close to someone who does. Cyndia is conducting reprisals and I am conducting mine. Everyone must remember there are consequences for collaborating with the occupying force. I see. Old habits die hard, I'll admit. I wasn't exactly yearning for the days of my youth, but to find myself in the line of fire again is invigorating. Your ladyship, you may have little love to spare for me, and you certainly have not built a strong alliance. Yeah, I kind of didn't really work hard on them with the organization I represent, but if seeing the new order of things in football gives you even the tiniest suspicion that it's damned madness, step in and help me stop it. What kind of help do you expect from me? The general uprising will be doomed to fail. The enforcers by Slade the asteroids. We can't strike out against Incendia. She has the greater number, and her throne's refractor field will protect her from any attack. So we'll ask her ladyship to come to us, exploiting her overconfidence. She wants my blood, let her come and spill it. She knows we use Amasekis as our meeting place. If you let the enforcers know I can be found and grabbed in here, she'll come, and she'll hardly drag her throne with you. She will hardly drag her throne with her. We'll lure her into a trap, kill her, and take her back to football. Why would I take... Okay, news of Cincindia's death is not going to please the Lord Inquisitor. Considering Calcazar has never once interfered in the station's affairs, he certainly shouldn't care less about football. This means he doesn't care about who runs the station, so long as things are quiet here. I'm going to make sure things are quiet. Granted, he did give Corda a security detail, but if she's already dead, her death doesn't reek of deadly heresy. He likely won't bother to investigate. The Lord Inquisitor will simply I have an Inquisitor with me, and I'm technically working with him, buddy. The Lord Inquisitor will simply entrust governance to someone who won't cause him problems, someone like me. I realize this bold hypothesis and the Lord Inquisitor may have me hanged, but my life is at stake as it is, so I might as well take the risk. What forces do you have at your command? However much Corda would like to believe she's Kabalaspa out of football, she hasn't. We're scattered all over the station lying low, and there's enough of us to cause trouble. A small band of my most daring cutthroat staff members who were by my side when I came to power. Business partners who still remember any venture is only as reliable as the group of adventurers hand on the pistol. Add that to the group of Xenos mercenaries which my colleagues from the Kabalaspa mission have provided me with. A radical solution, I know, but they don't care who they kill as long as I pay them, and I have the means to pay them. We would have greater numbers if Ryza wasn't so damnable cautious. And Hieromonius did a favor and shut his preaching trap. I would have thrown the good Reverend for aloof long after if it weren't for the fanatical mob. That would show up here to avenge him. Why is Hieromonius here? He preaches repentance. Corda sent him here to make us lay down our arms and renounce our rebellious ways. But he seems taken aback by the scale of Lady Incendia's purges, which opens up possibilities. If we put pressure on him, they'll bring over zealots who'll tear apart whoever he points his fingers at. Useful man, I regret not getting him on site sooner. Okay, what's Ryza's problem? She has misgivings about the prospect of our cooperation. The old rogue prefers not to pick fights unless her victory is a foregone conclusion, and right now she seems to be planning on fleeing rather than fighting. She needs the kind of motivation, the right kind of motivation. It's a shame that no one the cold bitch values enough for me to take hostage. Why did she call you Bakamo? Old nicknames die hard, as old habits. That's just... yeah, whatever. He had a bad reputation. And why would I take part in this? A critically important station in the Expanse is about to become a graveyard. Once commerce dies, merchants will turn to piracy. What else could they do? Connections between worlds will be weakened. Corda will make sure work faster past as soon as she gets to them. And Corda, do you think football will be enough for her? No, she'll march on. Perhaps to your worlds next. Besides, your ladyship has not yet considered the possibility of working with... that working with them opens. Now's the moment to get an ally. Oh boy. Work with the law or work with the pirates. Great. Okay, I understand your plan. I hope you think it's promising. I could go heretical, damn Corda. Iconoclast, I'll help you. Or dogmatic, say, nope, sorry buddy. You're all under arrest. I'll go take a look around. I'm gonna go talk to Harmonious first.
Blood is my life. Death is my duty.
Alright, the Emperor protects young Von Valencius. What has brought you here? Perhaps you would like to confess. Repentance is the first step on the path of redemption. You're harboring a pirate among your brethren? Chaplain is a deeply devout servant of the Emperor. Few are intimately familiar with human vice as him, and that is what fills his words with sincerity. His flock heeds and respects him. As for all the hardened rascals and cutthroats who are part of the flock, why not? Our doctrine shuns no one as long as they're willing to receive its word with an open heart. Alright. Commendable. I take no credit for that. They choose the path themselves and merely point out the path is open to all and instruct those who have started their journey to redemption. For thus, St. Drusus taught us. So why are you preaching here amongst rebels? It's not rebels I see. I see fools and malefactors whose weakness made them reject the law of the Imperium, who are in need of repentance and instruction. Had I come earlier, perhaps I would have been able to prevent this heretical insurrection. What do you see? I see frightened people trying to save their lives. You're entirely right, but it's not their lives they should be saving. It's the souls they are truly in peril. Again, like... Like, I can bump this up. I got him up to 23. I don't know if I can get them much farther. $24. Yeah, well. Hmm. Alright. Hold that thought. Is that a better melt-gun for you? It is slightly better. And then we had a sword. Is it better than your sword? The Knight's two-handed. That means that's... But that's so much better for, you, because you're a side dude. Okay, so hold on, go back to you. You can have Triumph of Faith. You're supposed to have a pistol with that, right? One-handed bow hammer. Alright. Guess that's the best you can do. Alright, let's go steal all their loot.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Chaplain. Okay, let's loot first. And then we're gonna talk to everybody. Oh, there's Octavania. Let's drink to her infallible Lady Cordo's mercy and good judgment, wherever they may be. We have quite a way with words, Octi. Yes, indeed, one would hate it if Lady Corda's ill health affected our own. Have you by any chance run into her Lady Corda's good judgment on your journeys, your ladyship? Are you not afraid the enforcers will come for you eventually? They show up, I'll blow the martyr's endurance before I let the butchers take me alive. As for now, I'll be behind the bar, refueling the roughnecks. It's a rotten thing for a captain to abandon ship, isn't it, your ladyship? Some captain, if I were you, I'd scramble the scramming for good. I know you're attached to the Amescus, but this hole isn't worth dying for. I have a shuttle hidden away, so we can take it right now. Give it a rest, Ryza. I'm not holding you here, so stop trying to drag me away with you. How have you been faring? Badly, but we're in no mood to lie down and die yet. There's still people who can't stand Corda's regime, and they're fighting, a sting a day, always somewhere new. Vladimir may be on the run, but he still has people loyal to him. He'd have had more if not for Reverend Harmonius. Many have fallen for his sermons and take to repenting and confessing. He's turned so many to faith that they don't dare touch him anymore. The old man's a force to be reckoned with now. Now they value their partnership. Vladimir has let the station slip away from him. Plenty of people aren't happy, at least not his business partners. Should something happen to Takara, come here. Your dealings with Kabalaska shouldn't take a hit because of your old leech's ambitions. That's fine. So even if we lose the leadership, the Kabalaska will still work with me through the lower tier. Ryza and I need to have a chat. Oh, I haven't even dealt with this dude before. He's the Fellowship of the Void. Like, I have no reputation with this dude. Okay, hold on. What does he have for me here? Shotgun, Awakened Nightmare. Okay, so he has the Xeno stuff. Breathing Tempest. Assassin. So honestly, I don't really need to do much with this dude. Because I think it would be a waste to throw my resources into him.
Is there
Okay.
money to be made?
Who's Chaplain? Your ladyship, it's nice to see that St. Drusus has protected your neck from the heretics and the Xenos since we last met. Shame how it's always sad events that bring us together. The last time was at a funeral, and now it feels like half of football needs a memorial service. Long time. Oh yeah, that's the funeral where I impersonated some dude and nearly got killed. And then inherited everything. I don't know. Long time no see, Chaplain. What are you doing here? Same as always, your ladyship. Bring the Emperor's light to the slowly and downtrodden. I have my hands full here on football. The station's teeming with hungry, maimed, and frightened people. Her ladyship Incendia, in her righteous field, doesn't see the atrocities her enforcers commit, using her name as their shield. I intervene when I can, but to be honest, I'm almost spent. Helping everyone is beyond my abilities. What's your opinion? Honestly, perhaps this began as a cleansing, but since day one it looked more like a frenzy of fanaticism. Granted, people with a clear conscience has always been few and far between on football, but is that a reason to exterminate everyone for petty infractions? St. Drusus teaches us to bring people back to the Emperor's light and only punish by death those who have crossed the forbidden line and turned away from him irrevocably. I with my own living proof that even a thoroughly rotten scoundrel can take the path of redemption. Are we in such deep retreat from the heresy that we're battling the flamer and the noose and only the tools we have left? Okay. So the problem is with supporting criminals is they justify their crimes. They're just going to keep doing them. If you give them a pass, they go, well, I guess I was right. They'll just keep doing it. So reinforcing the criminals doesn't make sense. So people tend to go fanatical because they're afraid, you know, they're sick of being bullied, basically. They don't see the point of supporting the crimes continually. Anyway, so this guy's like, I was reformed, I had a bad youth, but I reformed myself. It's like, okay, but then some of these people are lying, right? They're putting up a fake front to keep committing the crime. And when they get caught, it's even worse. Because people don't have patience. It's like, how many chances do you expect me to give you? It's like, fuck that. Anyway, shame that Reverend Harmonius won't listen to me. He's too zealous. He sees the face of vice too clearly and finds it too abhorrent. Looking at football makes him sick, so he welcomes the cleansing. Alright. So they're all kind of like slightly different factions. So he's halfway between the pirates and the religious. The pirates are all kind of on their own.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Is there anything else back in here?
Keep your wits about you.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to support Tosca. I'm with the Drusians right now. And the Explorators. The Explorators aren't part of this problem. Are you aware that Octaviana is already coveting your position in the Cavalasta? And she's bidding off more than she can chew. It's too early to rip me off, but I appreciate your ladyship's decision to warn me. Alright. You're under arrest. I've missed this, everyone. If I pay you thrones, that means you to battle. Enough, Vladim. I was hoping I could temper your pride, but you're too rude in your arrogant and heretical ways. Although, if you faithful to the Emperor, let's stand for his liege. You're a traitor von Valentius. Yeah, like I said, I'm with him.
I will grant none.
Crush him!
I guess we're all sort of stuck here. Alright, well.
Out my way!
Dirty fighting! He just punched you in the face!
Is a reward.
Hey, man! He's running. I'm not supposed to kill him, though. Alright, go stand here.
There's no one route forward.
What is the...
Running by Merrick owes significant value.
Oof. That's a Meltagun? Alright, whatever.
The omniscient
Oh boy.
comprehends all. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Time to slaughter someone.
Hey, you just blew up the priest, man.
For now. Don't touch me.
Yeah, that's good. Stand in my, Alright, Cavala can take care of these two.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Here we go.
He keeps running away.
As the tenants final web.
Let's get to it. Hold on.
He's gonna back up Pascal.
Let's make it quick.
Oh, he's gonna get himself killed.
Scared yet? I'm in.
My ears are ringing.
Emperor, protect me.
Okay.
You become the All-Father's worthy instrument! Wolves, my hand is thunder! My strike is ruin! You become the All-Father's worthy instrument!
Naturally. But of course, Lord Captain. I won't object to it.
I will do my duty. I took care of this one. Indeed. It will be done. Victory is imminent. It will be done.
Let's get to it. Out of my way.
Brace yourself, Babylon.
Okay, so he...
Request approval.
Oh, I killed one of them.
Running binary override.
Oh, what happened there?
The All Messiah knows.
Why did you move there?
true prognosis is favorable. I am a savant of destruction.
This will leave a scar.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
Look out.
The shadows will see it done. Let your soul be purged. Trust me.
Let's get to it. Hold on.
Let's get to it. I can handle this.
None can die in disgrace. Cubs play. Feel the icy bite of death. My hand is thunder. My strike is ruin.
Your reckoning is due. For the throne's glory. I won't object to it.
High momentum.
Let's make it quick. Feel the icy bite of death. Born predator does not become prey.
The Omnissiah knows the vital function successfully terminated. Running binaric override. My vow is to serve.
Stormtrooper much?
Let's get to
Oh
it.
no. Not Pascal. Ouch.
Out of my way.
That is dirty fighting indeed. Whoa, okay.
An offering
Emperor,
of blood.
protect me.
Yeah, finish him off. Thank you.
Death comes
See if we
in
can keep
silence.
this one alive.
The undying emperor whispers his will. Death is a blessing. I shall not fail.
Alright.
I'll make it happen.
Is he outside my range?
I'll see to it personally. On it.
Here we go.
Yeah, you hide up there. Buff the guards.
For now.
Who do we have left? Fine, come here.
Wolf is on the hunt. Wolves command is thunder. My strike is ruin. I have become the All-Father's worthy.
Alright, so now I just have to get rid of this mercenary and who's left? There should be 4 of them. Oh, the one standing next to him.
See how the wolf succeeds? Wolves rest.
Now it's just us in here.
Naturally.
That was a waste of a medkit.
I did it on purpose. Take collateral damage.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Let's get to it. Ah, hold on.
My ears are
Let's
ringing.
make it quick.
Am I supposed to let him get away?
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Don't touch me.
I bring mercy and retribution.
Who if not me? It's as good as done. Accept your lot. Best defense is a good offense.
Let's get to it.
Emperor, protect me. Look out.
The
Can I punch him once?
hungry come. I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument.
Beat him up a little.
So shall my hand is thunder. My strike is ruin. None.
But of course, Lord Captain. Be gone. For the throne's glory.
Advancing.
my way.
I can handle this.
A dance of blades and shadows.
Here we go.
I will leave footprints of scarlet. Caught by the web.
I'm not gonna give up, man.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature. I'll make it happen.
Let's get to it. Hold on.
Emperor, protect me.
Alright.
I challenge you, damn
Let's
gate.
make it quick.
I will carve runes out of
Well.
your bones.
Football will be relieved to know that the law has been restored in every sector of the station at last. Football will be delighted to know that you're... Oh man. I would suggest a show of mercy would demonstrate our power they dare not rebel again. That's the question. I'll not let them slip from the law's grasp again. With whom shall we begin? Let's convict Vladim. Vladim Takara, I charge you before the Emperor's stern gaze with contempt for the greed he gave us, with harboring lawless heretics, with crimes against his loyal servants, with armed rebellion against his will. Yeah, that's what they'll say about me, and what they say about you is that you're, oh my god, you're obscura huffing maniac who kills people for sport. Vladim, do you have anything to say in your defense? Football has always been dirty, like the threshold of a temple is dirty from all the shoes wiped on it, but it's always been and always will remain the threshold of the expanse, and here is where our conquest of these systems began. If you don't like the way it is, then you're too squeamish and have no concept of what a frontier or any era looks like. Not that I care to justify myself to a madwoman, everyone knows she's fixated on judging people. If you're going to sentence me, do it fast, don't give me to that raving hag. Yeah. Your handling of football has been overly harsh, Incendia. You share the blame for the rebellion. Then you should have pleaded, not rebelled. You should have come to me now before me and begged for leniency. Mercy was possible then, but not now. To rebel against authority is to rebel against him. Let him and his people atone by shedding blood in the Emperor's name. Kill him myself. The law states these are hanging offenses. Law. So you're gonna string me up like a pirate? Well then, whatever bad place my soul goes to, once I become the ruler of it, I'll be back for you. Vladim Takara, you will be hanged for your crimes. Let the sight of your cold corpse serve as proof that the cold trade has no place on football any longer. Who will face trial next? I guess it's... should we do Ryza or just go next? Ryza did not participate in the upbringing. Ryza just wanted to run. So we can conclude the trial. I disagree. I see one more dangerous plotter here. Okay, well I tried to let you go, Ryza. I never fought against you. I never backed Vladim. Because of that, we're supposed to pardon you for your past offenses. Commoner Ryza, you are charged with piracy, with aiding and abetting rebels, and with blasphemous heresy, and the worship of the ruinous powers. Burn for eternity, ungodly wretch. Think you can judge me? You shouldn't have done that. I have something up my sleeve in case the worst came to worst. I, Ryza, reject your cursed justice and your cursed emperor. I accept the deal that was offered to me and surrender myself to the edge of daybreak. Oh, they really don't like redheads, huh? And she just exploded him. She has a shield, which is just blowing back on the guy. What was that? Faith, a shield gifted by the Emperor to his servants. Did you not recognize the light of our protector, Ren? Did you know she was a heretic all along? I saw right through her every crime, her every tainted thought. Perceived the seed of corruption she was wearing on her chest, an unholy vow and collateral for the promises given to her by servants of the archenemy. Yes, I knew. I sensed it the moment I looked upon that corrupt old wretch. What pathetic attempt. She deserved what happened to her. The Emperor pointed me towards wickedness, and I destroyed it. Justice has been done. Enforcers arrest all the lesser rebels. They will face trial in due course. Thank you for your aid in cleansing the football ring. The Emperor protects us. So, for helping them, we got, you know, backing with the Drusians. And a level. So, how did that affect my, I'm still towing the line. I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm still towing the line of neutrality. I have not tipped over into Heretical 3, Dogmatic 3, or Iconoclast 3. As soon as I do, I've locked the path. More AP. Oh, this is what I would have gotten if I had finished Solidorn's missions. I'm just getting it now. Alright.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
That's everything? I guess so. Back to football. Can we go back to the atrium? What now? The Lord Inquisitor bade me inform you that it will be his pleasure to see your ladyship at his palace. There are matters of utmost urgency that he wishes to discuss, and he hopes you will find the time to meet with him in the future. Who are you? My name is Frosher, your ladyship. I have the honor of being the Lord Inquisitor's retainer. Okay, I'll go as soon as I can. Where was his... So, there's the Harmonious. Behold, noble Rain, as football transforms before your very eyes, and the wake of your tolls, this den of depravity will once again become a testament to the Emperor's greatness, as was its original design. Does it bring you delight? Found this scripture in the ruined abode of Jezebon. What is it? Martyrs, a work from a lost colony? A fascinating interpretation of his word is certain to be an interesting read. You might even learn from it. Rest assured the text will be studied in detail. Oh boy. What do you think about the justice I served, Reverend? The Legion's accomplices found the retribution they deserve. My heart rejoices at the thought of the justice delivered. Yet it grieves me that Vladimir could not find it in himself to follow the path of repentance. With his intellect and resolve, he could have been a worthy servant of the Emperor if only he had applied his talents. Alright, I'll take my leave.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
She's got a queue. Where am I going exactly? Behind her, right? Up the stairs? Lord Inquisitor will see you now. Rin, I must leave you for a few hours. I need to speak to the Lord Inquisitor. I have some questions for Xavier. I want to go with you. No, Rin, the conversation needs to be between me and Xavier. Heinrich von Kalix, interrogator from Lord Inquisitor's retinue. I require an audience with Calcazar. Lord Inquisitor is now receiving visitors. I am Calcazar's interrogator. Let me in now. Why does he not want to see his acolyte? Orders. Enough, Heinrich. Thank you. I'm ready to go. Are you pleased with yourself, what you did to that guard? Am I pleased that I removed an obstacle from my path? He had no right to say so much as a word in protest, let alone refuse to cooperate. I did what the situation requires, and now let's just drop it.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Now I get to go for mine. My audience. He kind of like stepped in front of me there.
Is there money to be made?
Alright, man. Greetings, your ladyship. Your timing is impeccable. Uh-huh. Did you just poison him? Greetings, Inquisitor. You and I need to talk. Glory to the Emperor's Angels of Fenris. Your words will be heeded, my lord. These guys, man. May the Emperor grant you strength and some time to rest, Lord Inquisitor. I'd be loath to trouble our master with a prayer for such an indulgence, especially one so utterly inappropriate at this fraught time. A death cultist and the rogue trader's personal bodyguard. I'm curious, do you still adhere firmly to your cult's dogma, or has your loyalty to your mistress outgrown your faith? My loyalty to the Domin stems from the Undying One's will, such as the thread of this blade, until his whisper bids it to spin a different one. One of your acolytes, Emelina, accused you of cooperating with Xenos. I would remind you that the peculiarities of the Inquisition's work lie far beyond a rogue trader's purview, but given the circumstances, yes, acolyte Lichtenhardt's words are true. It has been several years since I established contact with the Drukhari. They informed me of the upcoming raids, and I thwarted them. I kept the Expanse safe while the Xenos were absorbed in their internal squabbles, which are of little interest to me. Strictly speaking, one might regard my actions in this situation as unorthodox at the very least. In reality, however, they are undoubtedly beneficial. Acolyte Lichtenhardt has demonstrated her inability to surmount the bounds of convention, and had she been in my possession, the Expanse would likely have already fallen under the blows of the present crisis. Fortunately for you, she's not, and the Jakari, drained by their power struggles and bereft of their best raiders, can do nothing more than run for my fleets. Heinrichs, I have to say I'm disappointed by how easily information pertaining to the Expanse's security reaches the ears of those who should not be privy to it. This will be noted on your record. Would you care to put my concerns to rest and tell me Emelina's not out there running amok? She no longer poses a threat, he's seen to it. Much obliged. Alright, blah blah blah. Given the current state of affairs, yada yada yada. Thank you for your considerate silence. Yeah. So I was kidnapped by Xenos. You escaped. Oh, good for you. You wish to speak to him, Ulfar? Indeed. Where are my brothers? I have no clue. You lie. They would never run. What do you mean by withdrew? So he wants to know where his team is. Calcazar's saying they withdrew. He's like, that they would never do that. That's not their creed. They went on an expedition and he doesn't know what it's about. That's not how wolves behave. They're acting outside the lines. What diverted their attention? Maybe they were searching for Ulfar? It's odd that the Inquisitor who knows everything doesn't know where these people went. His focus is elsewhere, is his excuse, I guess. And he doesn't have, direct control over this group. Could you help find them? No. I'll give you the information after we're done. Okay. What's the current situation? So we got Final Dawn, Cold, and Drakari Raiders. What's with the Drakari? Yeah, I let them get attacked. Why is the cult more active? No reason, it's just their nature. Great. You've mobilized everyone but me. But you are standing here. You dealt with Erla the Kroll's agents and with Xeno raids. That was enough. It's like you mobilized everyone but me. You were doing it on your own. I didn't need to help you. And what's your ingenious plan? Okay. What was the dispute between you and Winterscale? Oh, he basically went off on his own and he wasn't working with the group. Got it. Why do you think he acted that way? Well, he had come under the effects of some demon lord because he summoned demons when I went to bring him to heal. If we recall last episode. He's dead. Earlier than planned, but it's good enough. You get a pass. Great. You're aware of what Incendia's doing? Of course. She's a bit brutal, but it's in line with his vision. Okay. If you think she's unnecessarily brutal, why have you not intervened? It's her task. Whatever. Fine, I helped her. Okay, what do you want from me then? What's my mission? So I'm supposed to go to Euphrates too. That's where Opticon went. The Exploradors. You'll reconquer Euphrates too. The Lord Inquisitor has done away with all pretense of politeness. Orders don't come with the veneer of request. Is he your valet or another Inquisition assassin? Why can't both be true? He's a member of my retinue for 50 years, and the person in my entourage who comes closest to being my confidant. We have had cause to be involved in many incidents whose reports have been marked with the seal of silence. Okay. To what do I owe such an honor? To whom else could I entrust this mission? No need to feign ignorance, Von Valencias. We both know the shortcomings of the other candidates for this position. At present in the Expanse, there are two people with the perspective and steady hand required to control the situation, and they're both standing in this room. So if you will, dispense with the humble rogue trader act and win the war for me. And you tell me about the Euphrates too. It's a sacred world of the Adeptus Mechanis, off limits to lay people. It's crawling with unbelievers, despicable world bearers, and the cult of the final dawn. Yeah, that's why they pulled back to the Explorator fleet there. Registering a Sanctity Alpha priority mission, the scourge of corrupted misbelievers reigning over blessed workshops, fills the Omniscience faithful with anguish. Activating auto-asceticism protocol, I offer a prayer for the liberation of the sacred world. Sure. I send my troops to aid the Explorator forces laying siege to the world, but a rift occurred amongst the commanders. They need an authoritative general, which you are perfect for. My confidence is not misplaced, I trust. Why are we going there? Just curious. An utterly transparent attempt to learn secret intelligence. I offer to make you my general, and you try to pump me for information. Poorly done. Hey, man. They went there themselves. They didn't send in their puppets. Clearly the stakes are high. Voidbeer's there. He's the dude who tried to kill us at the very beginning of the game. Naturally, we want to go deal with him. Okay, so what do we think they want? Pure speculation, we have no idea. Somehow I doubt he has no idea. What forces are there? The Explorator Force. And some Space Wolves. But they're not working together. Great. And he lost his previous general. Great. Alright. Ulfar will go, because he thinks his people are there. How did you get those guys? The Space Marines? fine. Whatever, we get it. We'll do it. Why not? We're working with our allies. By doing so, I'm getting crazy amounts of authority and power here. I just became general of all the armies.
I always have a backup plan.
Or the naval fleets representing the Emperor and the Explorators, if I can get there and broker peace. Dogmatic. I'm not votary, okay? I can't deal with her. We'll leave her where she is. Alright, off we go.
I always keep my options open.
Go back to the ship. Hmm. So these are the two companion quests I can't do. Because the one's too deadly and one is, bugged. We did it! We melted the ice planet. I'm not sure why I wanted to do that, but okay. So it wants me to go here. Through there. Lord Capture reporting. Shortly before our departure from football, a group of messengers in luxurious garbs delivered a stronghold and several chests bearing the insignia of House Orselio to the ship. Suppose the use of gold-clad servants to servitors was an extravagant attempt to draw the attention of the rogue trader. Concerning the incident on the capital world, the enforcer officers checked the Nabis Nobly gifts thrice. we scanned it 3 times just to be safe. They're good, okay. And I got a personal message. Okay, show it to me. Uh-huh. Grand Council and Atlas. Mm-hmm. This is Cassia's mission? We're supposed to bring her to some place. Decode decryption? Thank you. I'm assuming she wants to talk about it. Nope, it's Heinrichs. Okay, a minute of your time. It's no secret to me or the crew that your relationships with members of your close circle are complicated. I said nothing expecting me to resolve this controversy, but everything has its limit. If you don't mind, I would like clarified where you and I stand. No more uncertainty. What other relationship does he think I have? Oh, with Kabbalah? No, 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 no. I'm with Heinrichs. I'll never date you again, not for a second. Words and sense will never again trouble you, Dominran. I was not trying to woo, Kabbalah. We chat with this bath time. Heinrichs. You're not to lie, but you failed to tell the whole truth. You once belonged to a house of Imperial Knight pilots. Younger sisters wanted a coat of arms. I think I've seen this story. So he did some vandalism and someone died to let him out of it. Alright. Surprised they let me see that event twice. Alright. Out we go. So Foulstone requires our attention. He wants to leave Foulstone with the Crucible. What do we know about them? The guy's obsessed. What do you guys think? False prophets. Let's do Heinrichs. Sure. So we're done. We got that. Holy ammunition. Can I do holy ammunition? I can. That'll unblock these ones. Well, it unblocks Sky Barrier. We're still working on that. We need 50,000 or 60,000 for Drusians. I don't think we have anything for him, but let's double check. We're close-ish. So close. My neutrality is making that hard. Alright, so off we go. Okay. So they're threatening Cassia, basically. Something about the planet. Stars of Martanis and Emerald clutched in the storm's embrace. Um... You're not giving me that? You're also trying to get me to go there. Interesting. Yay, I completed 20 contracts. Alright, there's still a lot of these. So we have the Eye of Magnetic Storm, which we did not figure out. We're trying to go this way. There's something over here. Let's leave this. Emperor's Miracle. I guess we're going this way. Okay, so she's uneasy and she's empathing me to be uneasy. You have made great strides learning how to keep your powers at bay. I commend your perseverance. Okay, so she came to deliver good tidings, spoke with the navigators. Okay. So she's coming to me about the problem. She's seeing the memories of her ancestor. But she sees a different story. She wants to rebuild the memory. She wants to go to Atlas to find this manifestation or memory to rebuild it. She beheld a planet hidden behind rolling warp storms. Alright, she wants to go there. Why am I chosen? Tisiphone was a Greek fury. Punishing, familial death. But specifically in the Tisiphone in history was the daughter of a man who had killed his mother. So it makes you wonder if she was living with the grandmother and she's getting revenge for the dude who destroyed her sponsor. Hard to say. Anyway. Okay. So do I want to go? Do I not go? Wouldn't it be better to wait for the, council meeting? She's like, no, we have to deal with this first. It might reveal information that will help us. Alright, fine, we'll do this. Okay, yeah, they don't want to do more infighting. Inviting the region seems like the sensible thing to do. Alright. I have to yet again walk to the bridge. Alright, buddy. So... they want me to go where? Where is this place that you want me to go? Smaragdus Mundos. Smaragdus Mundos. Where is this place, man? We don't even know where this place is. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Boom. Alright. Uh... She ignored the preparation of machinery spirits. Ritual cannot be identified by the team's capabilities. No, please, not the fingers. We prepared the canvas. Okay, so they gave her paints. She mixed her own blood into it. She painted something. The Lady Navigator and the Lord Captain are unaccounted for. We were pulled inside the painting. Okay. Okay, so she was painting this creepy death painting, and then the painting started to come alive, and the rogue trader noticed, shut the blinds so that the crew couldn't see what happened, and they got sucked into the painting. Alright. So pulled her back. Go towards the screams. Okay, I don't know what the thing is because my awareness isn't high enough, but I still look at it. You ruined life because of me, you survived because of me, and you are now here because I have willed it so. Bow before me. Tell me what you hear in your suffering while I'm go on child. I've waited for so long. Submit. Yeah, that's not how it works. I'm not you, I'm me. A sword? Okay, well. We pulled out of that weird warp hell. How nice we just reappeared. Auger's anomaly. The burning world looks different from the rest. The little islands of blue. Alright, whatever. And this would be the palace. Yeah, I guess that's right. We'll stay with Decorum crew. Heinrichs gives me the benefit of 2 healing. Me and him if I got knocked out.
Let us not dawdle.
What is down here?
The Vizier. Would he be proud? Am I?
Operation successful.
Yukari equipment?
Just as he ordained.
Oh. I should probably level her up. Even if it's just 1 level.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Alright. Oh, can't go that way. Okay, they're playing with augmentation. Alright, let's go up.
The more you try to hide your colors from me, Master Van Calox, the more clearly I can see them. If you find my gaze so unpleasant, just say so.
Do not mistake my caution for rudeness, Lady Cassia. I am usually the person who gauges others' secret thoughts and feelings. Being on the receiving end is different.
Shame and dishonor. I do what I must.
Yoink. What's this? Plasma ring? Grenadier's backpack? Okay, whatever. Go over here.
Is there money to be made?
What's on this side? Regular chainsword. Well, Dari chainsword. What have we here? Halt to Siphone's minions. They're allied to Xenos? Technically I have Xenos allies, but I didn't bring them this time. Oh, they hired them as mercenary assassins. Okay. What's happening? Oh no! Oh. What the fucking... So only 3 of them survived? The Xenos screwed them? I too wish to be enlightened about what happened here. You'll stop defiling the remains hallowed ground of our ancestors with your semblance of speech, monkey. Final act will unfold where you will pay for the deeds of your ancestors. Stay put and wait for the puppeteer. You dare threaten me, Xenos? Why are there Xenos ruins where the palace of Atlas should be? Why is the place coated in impenetrable black mist? Answer me. The Harlequin flinches. Three-eyed monkey who sees into Sha'el. The taint of your ancestors has begun to consume your body and soul. Thick bulls and insatiable lust for power that's not yours. Ending your misery will be merciful. Taint, do you mean the Atlas? Xenos traitor. Silence, traitor. The Atlas is a sacred relic of House Orcelios. And it is what elevates us above the rest. How dare you? I refuse to accept this. Impossible. What is this place? Your primitive language has no words to convey the true nature of this place, but I will venture to try. It is a world beneath the first stars. Others call it a crone world or a blighted world. It was our ancestors' home before we became prey to she who thirsts. What is this taint? Do you not see it? When you discovered that you tainted it with your technology, despoiled it of its relics, ruined all there was to the last stone. You sullied the souls of our ancestors reposed in their sacred vessel. I see a bottomless blue. I did not know that living things could exude such saturated hues. Blech. I wish I could paint this ocean a different color. Okay, there's something up with the magic crystal floating there. So, how did they taint it? The experiments. To consort with Xenos is to violate the word of the God Emperor, is known all to Symphony or Celio, execute anyone who showed interest in the enemies of humanity. Is that so? Then why is it every piece of metal or fabric in this place bears our house's coat of arms? Open your eyes. Quiet. I'm unsurprised that the truth is hidden from your gazes. Three-eyed monkey who see into Sha'el. I realized at the moment I met the first of you, wretched, begging us to help you destroy your own kin. I sensed it within you. Our ancestors called their pleas, their endless torment. I knew that what you found was a crone world, and I humbly waited for the day you would lead me to it. Okay, so what experiments? They broke the monolith down into many shards. They placed the shards inside their own bodies. They fractured the spirit into many souls. That's overpopulation, right? Diluting the bloodlines so they can't focus their strengths and spirits into one soul or one body. They're trying to break everyone's roles down into smaller and smaller parts so that they have less and less meaning. So now nobody's special because they're all kind of... Is that what they mean? So nobody has purpose anymore because their lives are all so small. Their skill set's so small, the education is so small. Is that what it is? Anyway, okay. Your souls are captives inside the spirit monolith. Process is deranged. That's what they believe, huh? Okay, so this is an analogy for diluting the bloodline by multiracial whatever. So they're saying that the outsider souls are turning it insane or volatile. There's too many in there. It's just... And they're just fighting itself. Is that what they're saying? They want to split it into two lines. I don't think you can do that. That's not how it works. Like on the basis of genetics, once it's in there, it's in there. You can dilute it down. Try to return the genetic matter all in one direction. But some of the genes are already lost, so to speak. It's like different components of the system, right? Some of it's cosmetic, some of it's technical, some of it's structural. They're saying it's not working together. At least this analogy. Okay, is there no way of doing this without killing each other? Okay, well, if you could do this peacefully, then you might have allies. Can I broker a peace here? Not necessarily. So you're saying you will no longer be navigators? I'm sorry, Cassia. We gave you a peaceful solution, you didn't participate in it, Cassia. That makes you the problem. So we lost Cassia. So do I have no navigator now? Is that how this works?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
So I lost her. Okay, this is interesting.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Like,
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
so how do I go anywhere without a navigator? I'm confused at how this works into the plot. Do I have to load back? Because I don't understand that, guys. I did not understand that killing the thing would kill her. They don't explain that very well, do they?
I always keep my options open.
Just as I was taught.
So obviously we can't do that. That would be a bit poor strategy.
The machine god grants me insight.
The Vizier. Would he be proud? Am I? Just as he ordained.
My Lord Ulfar, would you mind?
No! Get back! Do not speak to me! Get out of my sight, you devious little bloodhound!
Those two don't like each other, huh?
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Keep your wits about you.
Alright, let's do this again. I have no choice but to, like, he would help me, but I asked for them not to be killed. He was amenable. She was the one who was not amenable. Okay, let's get through this again. I have to choose. Ugh. I don't have a choice then. You give me literally no choice.
Your kind has no right to exist!
I will ask of your death.
So hold on, I had a charm that was... I have so many objects that I can't even tell what it is. Yeah, if there was a charm, I don't know how to do it. Yeah, I don't know, guy. Whatever. We're just...
As the tactical imperative dictates. The scriptural process is favorable.
I'm sure I like this gun better than his old gun.
Request approved.
So, I don't know. I have no idea how...
Don't let your guard down. I'll see to it personally.
Well, that's not good, is it?
I'll make it happen.
An interlude.
On it.
There are 11. Oh man, they're all around us. Well, this is gonna be interesting.
Sublime purpose. Meet the Rilitans.
Only a pig won't stop me.
We are the enigma, the riddle, unsolved scar adorn our bodies. The performance goes on. Deepens the art with sublime purpose. Meets the Rilliantons. I dance upon the winds of war.
Every setback.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. If I may... Isn't this a job for the serfs? I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Hi.
My vow is to serve. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
With sublime purpose.
I'm still standing. Just barely.
Just a jest.
Suffering is part of the trial.
Meets the Rilliantons. I dance upon the winds of war.
Oh my goodness. That's like... Ouch.
As honor or death. Trust me. Let your soul be purged. The shadows will see.
The curtain falls, and so do I.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use. Let's see to it. More trouble than it's worth. Naturally. I'm done with this one. Let's see to it. I won't object to it.
We are the enigma, the riddle unsolved.
Our foes reek of cowardice.
Scars adorn our bodies.
Wolves, my hand is thunder! My strike is ruin!
Merely an interlude.
So shall it be. Fenris shoulder! See how the... Feel the icy bite of death!
Just a jest.
My hand is thunder! My strike is ruin!
Okay.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. Running by narrative, right? The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Suffering deepens the art.
No! These ruby flashes are choking me!
The performance goes on.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Ability
Trust me. My blade whispers your name. I would that I could. Caught by the wind.
Suffering deepens the art. Momentum.
The Emperor is on our side. For the throne's glory.
Be gone, my soul for Kekarak.
But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see to it.
I hunger for battle. Cubs pie have become the All-Father's worthy instrument! Die in disgrace!
Smiles upon me.
Wolves reign! The wolf is on the hunt. So it shall be.
Oh.
Request approved. Explorers know one route. Forward. I venerate you, machine spirit.
We are the enigma. The riddle.
Oh, there's one more guy over there.
Flesh is weak, yet iron knows no pain.
The performance goes on.
There is only death. Yours or mine.
Emperor, give me strength. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Oh, fine, just take him.
Scars adorn our bodies. With sublime purpose.
Death comes in silence. As honor ordains. As the tenets demand. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Alright, and then we just have these guys.
Everyone, step aside. Naturally. I won't object to it. Inquisition sends their regards.
Merely an interlude.
I'll see our foes obliterated. Get me a target. But of course, Lord Captain. I'm done with this one.
Almost had them all.
I challenge you, damn get. See how I will carve runes out of your bones.
Yeah. So they still want to destroy the thing. It's her choice, I guess. Okay, so she wants them to use it for good. They're bowing down to her. But she's gonna kill him anyway. For, I guess, for hiring these Xenos. So, you know, you're supposed to peacefully detangle, not kill each other.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
I always have a backup plan.
Operation successful.
Alright, whatever. What do we get for this? Whatever. What are you? Athletics? Persuasion? Persuasion's okay. Let's do Carouse, it's pretty low. Trying to keep me as high as possible there. Foolish? Surprised her awareness is so low. What is he using right now? What is it considered? Yeah, that's fine. What's his armor considered right now? Power armor. Yeah, that doesn't really tell me what... Um... Um... No point doing anything with those. Um... Oh boy. Okay. Whatever. Oh, I remember. They told me to go to Lethus. I can't go to Lethus. They said the artifact I needed to placate her is there, but I can't do that mission because it bugs. Uh-oh. Really? What did my people find out? Gene plague. Oh boy. Um, okay. So, we gotta go. So everyone says they should be destroyed. Great. Okay. Okay. So I guess I gotta go back here. Where's the organist? Up here? Interesting. So we got 10, 8, 10. We survived, I guess. But the Gene Stealer cult got in there. Wonder if there's a way to block them. Alright, now can we continue on? Filestone's done, right? Yeah, Filestone's done. Janice I chose not to finish. Because I don't see the point of just adding people. Yavagama is Explorador blocked. I also want to do this one. Plasma drives. Gorgonis is done. Veavos. Void. Drusians. We just don't have them high enough yet. Alright. Is there something I can do here? We've already done that. I don't know that I needed to do that, but okay. I don't know. I guess we didn't do the thing on Santiel's Pride that would have knocked that out. Oh. I didn't want to do that. Why is it double clicking me? Like, I tried single click and for some reason it's double clicking me. So now I'm stuck.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
I will fight if I must.
Don't touch me. Emperor, protect me.
Minds exist only to be broken. Accept it. Embrace it. Minds exist only to be broken.
I can't stand it.
Well, this is gonna suck.
I'll make it happen. Who if not me? It's as good as done. I'll make it happen.
I'll do what it takes.
Oh my goodness, there's 16 of them.
For now.
It's giving me Cassia.
I am another witness of fury of House Orcellia.
Don't touch me.
My soul sings via delight, beckon you.
On it. The best defense is a good offense. Who, if not me? Another enemy down. It's as good as done.
Emperor, protect me.
Look out.
Oh, we get Cabela next.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. I'm not accustomed. Face the navigator's might.
I am your blade and shield. Tell me, the other side awaits. Brings me no pleasure.
Well, that was interesting. All because it double clicked me and I didn't want it to do that. And now everyone comes out through the... Single click. Put it to unsafe. Alright, we're gonna look at this first then. Since we're here already. Take her out, put him back in. Shard of the Holy World. Whoops, maybe I should have brought, Argenta instead. Oh well, here we go. No, he doesn't need that. Just in case.
Is there money to be made?
That's interesting.
Both strong and wise is Ulfar.
Just as I planned.
Wise and strong, yeah, whatever.
Fate and fortune favor the bold. I'll see to it personally.
Well, whatever. No harm done.
Let us not dawdle.
Hey, those are his space marines.
I'm watching your back. Always.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none!
And to the devout shall the sacrifice be gifted.
Why exactly are they here? Who do we have? Bella.
The Omnissiah.
Frontline him?
Request approved. My vow is to serve.
Holy fuck, what the hell is that? I didn't know that was there. If I did, I would have planned differently.
I bring ruin.
Are they fighting each other?
A dance of blades and shadows. Caught by the web, as honor ordains. The shadows will see it done.
Wolves reign. So shall it be. None can do better than a warrior of the All-Father.
He has 1,037 life. Holy shit.
Chaos
Chaos guides me.
Heinrichs? Yeah, you step out here. And then heal yourself.
Let's see to it.
Yeah, can you go over here?
For the throne's glory. Let's see to it.
Hold that thought. Stand on this side.
With grace and malice. With grace and malice. Behold. Don't distract me.
Never stood a chance. On it. I'll make it happen. It's as good as done. Who, if not me?
Activate calculated fury algorithm. Running by never.
Too far away.
Request approved. The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all. Running binaric override. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Oh my god.
This is a battle. Oceans bleed. Out of my way.
I don't think I want to step out there. Can we lure them further back? Because if I stand out here...
I bring mercy and retribution.
I retreat him?
Our foes reek of cowardice. See how the wolf succeeds? Cubs pleasure. So it shall be.
No, I think we should stay. I don't want to kill these guys if they're shooting at the thing. That would just be stupid, right?
But of course, Lord Captain. I won't object to it. Naturally. For the throne's glory.
Pull him further down. It would be nice if I could have his spot. He can dance in and out, so let's make him do that.
It is handled. Behold! High momentum. Watch.
And now he dances back out.
With grace and malice. Behold.
I don't know if I should put Grim in there. I think it should just be healing.
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. It's as good as done.
Oh, he's gonna start flanking. See if I can get rid of one.
Activating force mode sacrament. My competencies are not that universal.
Oh my god. Oh, that's not good.
I feel nothing. Fear nothing.
Chaos guides me.
That's not good.
Death comes in silence.
Death to the weak.
I need a foothold.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Alas, no. I won't object to it.
The Inquisition sends their regards.
Let's see to it.
Your reckoning is due.
It is handled. High momentum. I am the raving tempest incarnate! With grace and malice. Don't distract me. Behold! I revel in your terror! Behold!
He's recovering. That's not good.
if not me? Defense is a good offense. On it. I'll make it happen.
Well, you kicked him. It's only fair. Go over here, Pascal. You're not gonna do much good against a big guy.
Running by narrative.
Good. I'll be marking this incident down.
The Omnissiah knows. Culprit hands full.
Oh no. That's not good.
We'll forge our way.
I serve the ruinous powers!
How the frigging
I
hell?
shall not fail. My blade whispers your name. I will leave footprints of
I
scarlet.
didn't think to get up there, that's the problem.
This goes
Step back
against the
here.
tenets.
Oh boy.
None can my hand is thunder! My strike is ruin! See how the wolf succeeds!
Oh boy.
Battle. Wolves reign. I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument! So it shall be! Corpse play! By the wolf's eye, perish! So shall it be. Feel the icy bite of death! See how the wolf's hand is thunder! My strike is ruin!
Well, you did what you could. Oh my goodness. You've got 200 life left.
Watch.
This is gonna suck.
Behold. It is hand. I am its master. Behold. Watch.
Oh. Well, I tried.
I don't need luck. I have strategy. Consider this a taste of what's to come. It's as good as done.
Pascal, could you get up there and kick its ass?
Tactical imperative dictates. Running by now.
Oh, that's disappointing.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Request approved. The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
That was not fair. Alright, well...
Pathetic attempt.
Alright, now we just have to clear up the
A
rabble.
dance of blades and shadows. Trust me.
Chaos guides me.
There's 11 guys left.
Slow and painful is the way. Don't distract me. What a sinister spectacle! Perfect killing strike. It is Hannah.
Let's make some opportunities. Who if not me? On it.
I am your blade and shield. As honor ordained. Trust me.
Chaos guides me.
Oblivion approaches. Bill, I'm done playing with you. It would be beneath me to even attempt it.
Oh my goodness.
Spasms of hot blood on your face, a blade sinking gently into flesh, prey trembling in your hands. Does it not stimulate your senses, Slayer?
What stimulates me is this question. Could you still serve the domain if you had no tongue?
Well, that sucked. I'm surprised I survived that one.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
I always keep my options open.
Boost to decay. Carrying vengeance. Is that better than Pascal's axe? Can you even use it? Is the question. So he gets plus whatever to weapon skill. But he does more bleeding damage and this one's overall better. Okay. Keep looting. And there's something all the way back around that corner.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
That's it? Well, that kind of, sucked. What the hell are the Chaos Marines doing here? Alright, well that was fun. Ah, we gotta go to Kiabagama now. So... Mr. Ganas. This one's Kiab. No, it's Babos. Where's Kiabagama? I'm going in the wrong direction. This one? Oh, okay. I'm just wasting my time. Ah! Alright, hold on. One at a time here. Why is it always where my Heartless is? Uh... Weapons times 21. Weapons times 21, but we get Sacrament of Light. Why don't I just do this one? Fine. Something's bothering me, the fact that Heartless is always there every single fucking time. We gotta get to Foulstone. Foulstone is here. Alright, I'm gonna investigate this. It's giving me stuff. Maybe it's just so I know where to find it. Oh boy. That's probably- I would never do that. That would be a very bad idea. More likely they would just disappear. Can I go now? Are we good? I think we're nearing the end of our time here. So I'm gonna place myself in this sector, scan everything, and maybe not go down to the major planet. Until next time. One plasteel. Two plasteals. Okay, we have no plasteals, so just do it. Puts us back up to 4. The United Corps is ready to attack the heretics. Tell them to wait. Alright, we're gonna wait. So we can clear out these unknown ships. Hovering out in the back of the sector here. They left. They bitch her out, but they left. Okay. Alright. So, we did a lot of colony maintenance. We got our top level on most of the things. They kept us bouncing back and forth and back and forth. And we killed a crazy chaos marine thingy that I thought was going to kill us for sure. I mean, the poor our poor space marine barely, you know, whacked it. So, whatever, we survived somehow. Next time we'll launch the attack on Euphrates 2 and figure out what the exploratory, you know, fleet is doing there and why Calcazar and the Inquisition wants us to go here. But yeah, Pascal's still suspicious. Heinrichs is still suspicious. And we'll have to figure out if we can ever get enough levels to finish, that battle with, Kabbalah. So, yep, that's it for this week. At least the battle with Cabal is on the ship, so I don't have to, like, travel across halfway across space to get to it, if I choose to do it. Anyway, until next time.